Hello everyone. Hope you all been having a good day and honestly an unexpected day today for those of us here. Though hopefully you guys also had an equally unexpected day in terms of positive things. So while I liked that it happened, there was a little bit of complication with it happening, aka it actually surprisingly rained today. Annoyingly, it was close to when I was going to head home. And as you guys know, I take a scooter to go to and from work. And yeah, scooter in the rain isn't the best. You're literally not late. You're like literally late by like what? 5, 10 seconds. But hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you've been having a good day. I was just talking about how today, surprisingly, it rained today, and it didn't just drizzle. It's like apparently there's a thunderstorm, and I didn't see any news about the thunderstorm like coming in. So I don't know. I guess the thunderstorm is following me from Singapore. And yeah, the rain, like, it was so sunny during lunch. Literally no cloud in the sky. Then around the time where I had to head home, well, like an hour and a half before I had to head home, it's like you could see the clouds from the distance. And you could already hear, like, the waves of thunder, like, crashing down. And then, like, fr- like, like, I could see the rain from afar. All of a sudden, it's just like, bam, it pours right outside the window. And I'm just like, yay, it's cold. The phone actually showed that the temperature locally was like 27 degrees, which I'm like, yay, finally, it's cold. Asterisk, cold for local, that is. Probably not cold for other places, but cold for us. But the thing is, like I said, unfortunately, I take a scooter, so kind of had to delay going home a little bit, but at least it eventually switched over to a drizzle, which was nice. Because oh boy, when I was trying to get a grab to go home instead, like I think I waited like 20 minutes and no one would accept. Like that's literally the point of the service, like to use it exactly in those situations. And I'm like, where are all the drivers? Don't you want my money? I'm not even opting to like get a discount because the app is like saying, oh, you can get a lower fare version if you take this car. I'm like, no, give me the more expensive one. Maybe someone will take the drive if I do that. But yeah, no. Also, no thunder, lightning, only giant cloud of brown. Well, hopefully that brown doesn't smell though. But I guess if there was one kind of like pleasant thing would happen with the rain a while ago was outside the window when I was working. I like saw the clearest rainbow I think I've ever seen. Like ever. Because well, one, there aren't that many rainbows that form here because not it doesn't rain that much. And two, I guess it was like a weird middle ground where the rain was strong, but you could still somehow see far across the horizon, which is a bit of a weird combination because usually when it storms, it's like literally your view is gone like past 50 feet or something. But yeah, like this rainbow was super clear. It's like, unfortunately, I couldn't take a photo because, well, cameras are not allowed in the office. But like, I got office mates to corroborate that. Yeah, that the rainbow was pretty strong. So it wasn't just me. Yeah, I mean, but hope you guys didn't have any trouble with weather if you guys were also affected. And that, yeah, another week starts. Another, well, if the rain is an indication like maybe things could be chill for the week, I wouldn't mind that. Plus, this week I am like work from home the rest of this week, given that I worked suddenly last week, Tuesday, Wednesday in the office. So I can kind of relax. It was hot today. It was hot today also for me until the rain happened. Then it was cold while I was going home. Then when I got home, it became hot again because the heat switched to humidity. So it's like, why does the cold only last for like a while, then it gets replaced by some other form of heat? So it's either we get the heat from the sun or either we get the heat from the humidity. Like, can't we just be happy? And also, I don't want to hear you say it was hot today when it was probably like what? 22 degrees for you. Like 22 or 23. I don't want to hear it. It was 26. Wow, it was still colder than us in the middle of a thunderstorm. Yeah, cause look, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the weather that even during a thunderstorm, our temperature was still 27. So I guess other than that, over the weekend, yeah, kind of just chilled a little bit. I did post that whole like, my dumb brain is like, I want to play something new, but I don't know what genre. And I did just recently buy games last week, but like, I want those to be on stream. Like, oh, the streamer dilemma. But I did kind of get one kind of like game that I heard my friend talk about before, and it's in a genre which I don't usually have. So it's kind of nice to have, although I say that, but now that I've scheduled 4 streams this week, I'm like, shit, when am I gonna play it? But I got myself Pacific Drive, that question mark roguelite driving survival game. I don't know if it's a roguelite. Maybe it's just procedurally survival game with a narrative. So it might not be roguelite. But it feels very much just get into the mood kind of game of like, you know, you and your car taking a drive, anomalies are around you, ignore them, gather stuff, make your car better, rinse, repeat, and then like story happens. So it'll be a nice wind down game like on my own time. But why can't I be the car? I mean, who says I'm not? Like, you are in that game, you are in first person, but you see neither hand nor feet. Like, there's literally a kick button, but you do not see the man bring up a leg to kick the thing. If anything, you could just be a spirit. For all you care, no body. So, when you enter the car, it's not the spirit entering the car, it's the spirit being the car. Like, even when you look at the rear view mirror and the side mirrors, no reflection. So who knows? Maybe I'm uncovering the twist of the game at the end. You were never a person. You were just a spirit that was always there. Or maybe you just died when you entered that area and then you like, this is your ghost. And now you're like haunting the realm, driving this car. Which, if that is what happens, I mean, whoops, guess I spoiled myself. Like your aunt. Which part? The part that she's a car, or the part that she's a ghost, or the part that she's a spirit, or the part that she's like entered like some restricted zone? Haunting her person because she didn't know she died, so hey, I mean, you know, it's good money tracking. Because it's like, if she wasn't picking up the purses, then that means then those purses must be empty. So, if you see a flying purse, you know it has money in it. Probably. But yeah, and then, I guess watched a movie more because I was like watching this channel talk about movies. And I just really enjoy watching people talk about media in smart manner. Because I'm dumb. And I like when people are eloquent. But honestly, when I was watching, I'm just like, damn, I really got a lot of time for movies. But it's so hard. Because, like, I mean, I don't know if it's the same with other hobbies. I would imagine it is, but like, I feel if you get focused in any one hobby, like, what, that eats like 70% of your time? So it's like, where does the movies come in? Especially, you need to dedicate like a block of time around it. And if you, I understand the feeling of like, oh, you're watching it solo, you're not really gonna talk about it to anyone, so why bother watching it because no one will listen to you talk about it. But like, movies are good. Movies, yeah, they're good. And maybe I just feel that way because I watched Dune 1 and then the one over the weekend, which I think was Find Me Guilty. Not the best movie, but pretty straightforward, charming movie. I liked it. And, you know, while not complicated, I'd say the writing was nice. And, obviously speaking of good writing, we will be continuing Disco Elysium today. That transition. Which, everyone says it's going to be a book, so we are continuing our book session today. And all I remember is that we have no memories. We lost everything. We found our ledger that was thrown in the trash. We lost our badge. We lost our gun. We lost our mind. We lost the food in our stomach because we couldn't bring the body down. And that's it mostly. So honestly, don't really know how we're gonna do anything in this game for now. I feel that's the point of the game, but also at the same time, again, my whole like worry when I play this game is like, am I wasting so much time? Will the case get unsolved if I take too long because I'm just too dumb to find out things? We will see. Yeah, with that though, I think that might be a good time to start the game. Which, from what I recall, time doesn't move unless you take actions or like enter dialogue. So I think we should be fine. I know we did stuff with the car, which is why we know we don't have our gun and we don't have our badge. I know we kind of like shied away from from telling that we lost our badge, which probably is the best decision, but look. We've already messed up in other ways. We don't need other people to know those mess ups. If they don't know the mess up, then there's no mess up. uh we want to sing karaoke in here, but we need to find music. There is a kid in the back. I think I also remember saying I was taking notes myself for this game. Wait, let me check my folder. Disco Elysium.txt. I will be keeping this on the side for myself, although it is blocking chat, so I will have that on the side. So, okay, things I wrote. Reshaval, that's where we are. Specifically, roundabout north. I wrote 8051 question mark. Oh my god, why did I write 8051 question mark with no context? That we know the bartender's name. Got a number to call. Got a number to call, which I think we already did last time. I noted that out of our 50-50 rolls, we failed 5 out of 60 times. I mean 5 out of 6 times, which, statistics are a lie. I mean, it's 50-50. I would hope that would be like 3 out of 6. And then, like, what's in the north, east, south, and west? And yeah, that's all my notes. And as far as I know, what do we have? So, I remember this. They're saying like the cops are like pitting us two against each other, even though he says he will die for me. So, respect the man. Inspect victim bodies. We did that, but we still can't get him down because we are weak, apparently. Pay for damages. We need 100 real, I think. We already kind of got a discount for jumping into a girl in a wheelchair. Somehow the world just works out that way. Lost our badge. Wait. Ask Kuno about the clothes. Right, the child at the back. This will take a while. Okay, so no, can't do this yet. Who made the call? Keep searching for the caller despite lacking any obvious leads. This might take some time. Oh, same thing as this one. sing karaoke, and track down your gun. Okay, so from what I recall, he was like, or shit, what's his name? Shit, what's his name? I'm so bad with names. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Kisaragi, Katsuragi. It's one of those two, probably. Kim Kisaragi, Kim Katsuragi, one of those two. I'll just call him Kim. And my name, which right, we also don't know our name. So yeah, things going great, I guess, maybe. So we are oh whoops. We are going to I forget how to like make stuff show up. Tab. Okay, tab. Do I wanna poke the hornet's nest with talking to the kid about the clothes? Maybe if we just isolated that topic, we'll be fine. Maybe.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks?
Let me know if the audio is good though. Excuse me. Just finished dinner as usual. Horrible thing to say, probably just be straightforward.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
You know, we could probably just take this kid in for drugs and people would believe us. Just based on how he acts.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Really? But he's like tossing. I thought he would do baseball. The body, what do you know about it? About the crime scene? Because I was playing this yard. I asked Kuno. Kuno, I found your shack. Point to the shack. I keep throwing up and I can't. No, don't say this. Like, you're showing weakness. Never show weakness to a kid. They'll take advantage of you instantly. You would have lost your high ground forever. What I was asking about the clothes? Let's just ask about the crime scene, I guess.
Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I don't know if that's supposed to be code word for his thing, but he probably wouldn't call it little if that was the case. Moving on. Point to the container. I mean, to be fair, I'm not. This is a very like. Do you know how they got there? They could say no. How did they get there? They could also just say I don't know. But I mean, I guess what else are we gonna do?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
Okay, no, let's let's keep going, trying.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Please, we need like. Sorry, math. 20%. We need 20% of that to pay rent. So who knows? I mean.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
What? F-A-L-N? Fallon? 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 Is he watching? Is he watching Dungeon Meshi? Like, is he that much of a fan of Fallon? Like, damn, getting that clothes merch so fast. Okay, look, if we're seeing this perception, let's let's butter him up first, and then maybe he'll give us answers.
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic wrapped pants. They are graphic black and look brand new. Wait. He unzips his jacket and gives you a peek at the plastic wrapped pants. Wait, he just has pants on his person? where is he storing pants of adult size in his jacket? Like, I know jackets have pockets, but no way are they that big. Like, his jacket is all pocket, if that's the case. Which, I mean, to be fair, that does sound kind of nice. Just like, literally just, don't, why have a bag? Just use that.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
Are you really considering this?
Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
The multiple voices in my head are like, take the pants. But these, I mean, you know, again, just, you know, butter him up, butter him up.
Alright, Pickle. Shit's rolling.
See, he's getting perky. Lights facing, not lights facing up. Face lights up, and that's not the sun.
Pick, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
Okay. Also, we saw something here. Ask if he knows anything about the victim's clothes. Oh, we didn't. Wait. Huh? Buy Fallon pants from Kuno. Oh, I guess that. Well, I guess maybe he doesn't know anything, which is why I checked it out, but I guess so. In the fair, what's going on with him, and you can get your hands first. Okay.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for me.
Show him the mug. I mean, showing this would make him right about saying that we dumpster dived. I mean, yes, we did. I guess it's too late to, like, pretend that we didn't. Maybe he likes the mug. Show him the mug, I guess.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Oh, wait. Does this adequate depiction of nostalgia have anything to do with it? Yes, this is going better not taken out of its historical context about have anything to do with it. Actually, let's talking about this makes me uncomfortable. Let's back up a notch. What's like the middling question? No, wait, this is not a middling statement. Adequate is like, oh no, I agree with what's on the mug. This one's like too specific though. I mean, I don't know the context of the world though. Though if this is an option, maybe it is. Probably not something good. You know what? I'll be the super specific one.
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker, cause he's the clothes fucker?
What? You saying you pigs are after the mug effer, cause he's the clothes effer? What? Is he? Wait, is he saying that the guy who's put the clothes in is also through the mug in? Kuno, are you revealing something?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Oh, I see.
Shit,
No
that's
choice.
tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
He nods in approval.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interpretation.
I come back after committing a sin only to hear someone fucking mugs and clothes. Oh. And here I was saying, like, avoiding saying that word directly, then I just read it from chat. Thanks, me. Yeah, because I'm like, just stick with effing, it's fine. And it's like, oh, well, I already said fucking, so whatever. Guess I can just keep saying it. Yes, because he showed him the probably racist mug, and he's like, oh, maybe the person who threw the racist mug is also the one who's threw the clothes in. Maybe that kind of situation and all.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can.
Oh, I mean, it sounds like he's getting curious, so that's good. A curious kid, is a cooperative kid.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching.
This girl!
Get away from
Question
my
mark?
Kuno.
Curious kids are greedy. I mean, if their greed lets them talk too much, I'll take it.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
If she wasn't here, I think we could probably get through to this kid. They'll give you info, but they'll want something from it. Yeah, they'll want to be like, I want to see the criminal also. So easy. The ladder. Ever climb on it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you'd say it's unclimbable.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
You never know. Who knows? Maybe that's your hidden talent.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
We're just asking if he climbed it, not telling him to climb it. These kids are so dumb. Maybe not this. Might as well. We're here already asking questions.
Dunno. Keep that gardener used to work there.
Me and I trying to convince people to skydive with you. You literally probably cannot skydive. Like, I don't think your body is built for it. So if anything, you won't be skydiving with the person. You're just gonna make them skydive while you watch and laugh at them.
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Oh damn it! There's like maybe this is like egoing him up. Like, yeah, I'm a cool gangster. You can try to skydive. I'm pretty sure the specialized people will be like, no, you can't. Like the people themselves will be like, you can't jump off this plane. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe if they tied you to like, like a plank of wood, so you're literally like straight back the entire time, maybe they could, but I don't know how the aerodynamics will work of that. Now I'm just imagining like a plank of wood being parachuted down and you're just strapped onto it. Like, what is this? Actual care package.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Maggie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Don't bring Mazda into this. The hell? I like that. Okay, I still don't know why I like Mazda as a car brand. I just do. It's like there's just something in my soul that's like, you like Mazda. Yeah.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts screaming shit and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Rape!
Yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Let me drink water. I got shocked with her screaming like that. Yeah, we gotta get this girl out of here. I feel we can legitimately talk to this kid if she wasn't there.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm just going to leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy.
bang! Got fucked by the Kuno. We alright? You wanna get
What?
fucked again? Come back.
Why did we take morale damage? Like, look, if anything, feeding into their, like, tomfoolery would have been worse. Huh? Like, isn't that, like, literally what everyone teaches you? Like, do not play the child's game. You will not win. My morale's literally at 1. Oh, I have 2 chargers. I'll get 1 just in case. But also though, I'm just like, uh. Do I want to risk talking to this kid now? Is there a way to get back there? Probably no way to get back there. Like, she is unfortunately safe behind the fence. We already dealt with 1 kid. Do we want to deal with another? Like, if anything, I think she's 100% unreasonable. Or rather, unnegotiable. Should we try?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
What are those strange word you use? Child, converse with me. Ah, yes. I want to start a formal conversation with you.
Murder was the case they gave me. I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Oh, okay, so she just will not converse. Okay. Honestly, I felt that would have gone way worse, but like, look, I guess maybe I'm playing with fire here. These 2 are too aggressive. She's gonna scream. You know what? I'll say
I
this.
come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
You probably saw Kuno.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of...
Okay, looks like we're not getting anything out of these kids. Okay, other things I remember. We found the shed here. We see our clothes up here, but I remember this requiring a high finesse jump, and I don't know if I wanna try that just yet. Like, maybe if our percent chance was higher than 14%. Because I just remember it was really, really, really low. Okay, that was did I try anything of
Old
these?
call box with
No, I
a
did
matrix
not.
Of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Fabron's taxi.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Okay, I thought there'd be like, oh yeah, guy who drives around, he'll know people. Nope. All caps, sure.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Alright. Main hall, building B.
Nothing happens
Nothing?
after you ring the doorbell.
Damn.
They don't want to talk to you.
Okay, true. If someone just doorbelled me and I wasn't expecting anyone, look, there is a probability I will not answer. And I mean, I guess, and then maybe they'd have to like persist on the doorbell, because if they just doorbell once and then leave, it probably wasn't urgent. If they doorbell multiple times, then maybe they actually want you. So, make that. Although I say that, but don't take that advice, because depending on where you live, some deliverers are definitely not motivated. Like, heck, I still don't understand how there are some deliverers who arrive and are just like, we're not even going to ring the doorbell. You just need to telepathically know that we're here in front. And then you look at your phone and like, we attempted to deliver the package to your house, but you were not home. And you're like, huh? I'm literally watching the TV. And the annoying part is the TV can be heard from outside. You have to depend on your phone notification because they don't knock. Look, you're telling this to a person who keeps their phone in silent mode permanently. The notification won't help.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds you can almost hear them breathe.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Oh, someone actually answered. Minus 90% of full volume, really? Well, I guess it's either someone has it always on sound or someone has it always on silent. I am always on the silent side. If anything, are you sure you're an introvert? Because I feel like introverts keep phone on silent, extroverts keep phone on volume. Because, you know, we don't like being disturbed. You sound like you want to be disturbed.
Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
I need to know when my shit is delivered. Oh, right. Com- compulsive? Maybe, yeah, compulsive, like, order online. So I guess it's like your norm to have delivery. So, okay, fine. But when you go outside, do you switch that to silent? Retail therapy. Mm-hmm.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Hmm?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
What?
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster.
How do women know me? I'm crazy. I mean, like, our character's actually crazy. This is either like a very bad thing or a somewhat bad thing. I feel there's only bad things possible. I keep the volume on, but I have earbuds in so it doesn't make a sound to outside people. But what if the earbuds run out of battery?
She must be mistaking you for someone else. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Right, Kim kind of like reacted. Maybe? I don't know. Actually, no, that's weird because she's hearing our voice, not Kim's voice. You use both earbuds? Yes? Like, how can you concentrate on what's happening with what's being said in the earbud if you don't have both in? Huh? And like, you only use one at a time? I can't. Because I don't know, but it feels just weird hearing one thing in one ear only. Like, I mean, even when we use headphones, it's always weird if like onyo? Only one side has sound coming out of it. Like we literally we like I guarantee any person will be so bothered they're gonna stop any important task they need to do to try to fix that. If not, just take off the earphones. No.
Michelle, just please.
I'm used to people talking to me in one ear. Like if they talk to you on the right side, are you like, wait, sorry, can you go to my left side and then talk to me there? Or are you the one who turns around? It's like, wait, I got a 180 so I can hear you properly. Then like, please repeat.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Okay, maybe we just need to play along here. Yeah, don't apologize. Let's go with it.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
I mean, we're not lying. It's just I've been going through a tough time. That's true. That's true. If they so happen to be on the side of the earbuds, then I actively ignore them. Oh my god. They're only accusing me putting my hair behind my ear to show the earbud.
A
Damn.
spurt of static overrides her words.
Isn't that a little bit too passive aggressive though?
Submerged.
Like I feel like that's asking for future trouble.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
Do we keep this train wreck going? Maybe.
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Oh no, conflict. Hang up.
Press the number sign on the keypad.
It's like, oh no, conflict.
12
Hang up.
on the
Hang up.
screen.
Look, we came here to talk to someone, not to deal with someone's tears.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
I can't be bothered to look at the person who's talking to me eye to eye. I just continue doing what I'm doing if it makes them uncomfortable or unheard. But what if it's someone... Wait, like, are you talking about with random people or even with like people you know directly?
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Also, I like how we've just been like, according to the in-game time, we've been standing out here for probably like 10 minutes just hitting buttons.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. Silence. No one's
all
home
silence.
at Fortress Accident.
Anyone, unless it's really important or requires active thinking, then I just continue doing my things. But how do you know if it's important if you're not listening to what they're going to say, though?
Silence. No one answers your call. An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Oh, Kuno's been messing here. This is the police. Please open the door.
But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
Huh?
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
So that she recognized that we were not the child and was like, you can't call here yet receiving a call. Like, clearly we can. But I guess to be fair, if we say like, oh, we're police, we're gonna come in, she's gonna be like, can you show any like, you know, indicator that you are authority? And I'm like, shit, we don't have her badge. So yeah, we probably can't. Okay, honestly, I'm not entirely sure what to do. I mean, I guess that's the point. We just walk around and stuff. Because it's only important if I hear them crying, yelling, or they're grabbing onto me. That feels like a very dangerous way to handle knowing if someone wants to really talk to you. Because if they're crying, well, I mean, maybe they got to that point because you weren't listening. If they were yelling, maybe you weren't listening to a point that they've started to already be mad, so you're now gonna be put into a conversation with an angry person when they were probably calm before that point. And if they're grabbing onto you, it's yelling except someone who's more inclined to get physical, which sounds worse. So yeah, I don't know if any of that sounds like a good idea, like at all.
This postlavantore mail
If they know how I am,
has
then
been
that's their own
heavily
problem.
vandalized
But they
with
wouldn't
graffiti.
know
A
though.
closer inspection
That's
reveals two
like the
bullet holes
non-problem.
sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102.
Also, I like how you can
with a
just pat the
slogan,
mail.
Mankind, be vigilant.
Oh, he actually did just pat the mailbox. Okay.
The box seems happy. Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the coon.
What?
And Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on
No.
it. Jenny is
Poor
a whore,
mailbox.
and best set mailbox also.
No, yeah, mailbox. You gotta defend yourself.
The mailbox does not know how to man up. It is an inanimate object.
Look, we pet the box and it said it was happy. We can't just tell it not to man up now. The heck? You're contradicting yourself. If they're a stranger, then they just don't deserve my effort. I guess. I don't know. That feels like trouble waiting to happen somehow. Like, it's only a matter of time before it is one bad experience. Do you look at everyone when they talk to you? I mean, if they're talking to me, they probably have a reason to. And look, there's context that needs to go here. When they're talking to me, like, what kind of person is it? Is it a salesperson who I'm like walking along the mall? Then they're like, hey, sir, can you try this product? Or hey, do you want to talk about this, hotel? Or like, or is it like actually some stranger? Like, give me a scenario. Also, what's this? I don't know which one it's referring to when it says that. I'll say also a person. Got any
Hello,
information?
sir. Step right in.
I am
the
the
store is
law.
open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. But I feel if you're asking me if I look at the person talking to me, yes, I would. And then it's either I would probably do something. If I don't want to be in the conversation, I'll probably gesture in a way that, I don't want to talk, or talk to them to say something that makes me, gets me out of the conversation. Or, again, context clues wise, it depends. You're at a coffee shop, you have your coffee already, and someone calls out to you. Like, what are they? But you didn't make any plans to meet up with anyone. I mean, if it's someone who knows me, hopefully I remember their name. Sure, I'll say hi. And then I guess it depends what goes on from there. If they're just to say hi, I'll probably talk to them a little bit, then they'll leave. So it's fine. If they're gonna be like, oh, can I sit here? I might be fine with it, but I would judge that depending on how much I know the person. But I probably will be like, oh, but I'm not gonna stay here long. If it's a stranger, then I'm literally going to be like, excuse me, who are you?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Right, our character's dumb. What is a book, please? I know we're... This is... Oh my god, are we this dumb? I know all these
You're
things.
fooling nobody.
Don't you sass me.
Sir, are you okay?
Oh,
You've been standing here
that's to his
silently for a
internal.
while now.
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
I don't know. Again, I feel it depends on the person. Like, look, it's not honestly that difficult to not get into a conversation, I feel. No, but I mean, here's the thing though. You say that, but if that whole not hearing them causes them to become aggravated, especially because they find out that it's because you're deliberately using an earphone, then there is a situation possibility that they're not gonna make it you know, a conversation that you can get out of. They're gonna force the issue. Like, do you? It's not like a potential outcome because of that.
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Sorry, I'm just writing the names in my notes. Plaisance, owner of bookstore. Mom of above. If they choose to get angry, I just won't interact with them in the future or for being rude. But it's not about you interacting with them. It's about them forcing to interact with you. Like, do you feel at that point you'd be able to get out of the conflict? Because, I mean, I feel you wouldn't be able to.
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
In that instance, no, but they won't have that chance in the future. I mean, it doesn't need... Sometimes it doesn't need to be a multi-thing. Just like... things can happen in the first instance.
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous by reading them.
I don't know if this is logic or cynicism. No, let's not tell this to someone who likes books. Like, reading books is good. Let's not make her feel bad for doing that.
Mhm.
What is this crime
Crime
business?
fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman
But
or a
bully
private
funny?
detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Only if you're the one doing, if you're the one in the receiving end. Crime fiction is about murders or breakers. How dumb is our guy? What are these choices? Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I feel she's gonna be like, do you have a badge to prove this?
You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Oh yeah, I remember the people at the precinct mentioned that name. Call her policist. I mean, aren't we wearing like a vest thing anyway? Also, look, we got. Okay, fine. I know they're gardener gloves, but she wouldn't know they're gloves. I mean, gardener gloves. They're just yellow gloves. It's yellow gloves. It's the color yellow associated with gardeners. Because, these could be forensic gloves, or else would they be blue? Like the medical gloves. No, I mean investigations, you can use any gloves. You know what? Yeah, let's say this is about the mind.
Head? Yes.
No, you're mine.
No, he's wicked smart in the stories.
Sure, when the author does all the thing for him. My guy, look, we know he's a written character. That's not what we're getting at here. I thought they used latex to make sure there's no lint that gets on the evidence. I mean, in that case, it would be medical gloves, but also like, I mean, grime will still get on gloves, I feel. I mean, if anything, isn't latex kind of like, can get staticky? And then lint gets on it? I don't know. I've never really used them.
Like you, sir. Of course. He's just a fictional character. He's no
Hey,
match
experience. Did I level? Oh, I leveled up. I hate how this -2 is because of my pants. Because if it wasn't for my pants, like, we're actually pretty good at this thing. I don't know why I just went with it, but let's go with it.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
It's fine to get on the gloves, the parts of the gloves don't get on the thing. I see. Also, fifth, look, our 50-50 chance has been 5 failed, 1 passed. Surely we're going to get the statistic of 50-50 to become a 50-50, right? I mean, this could hurt our morale, but like, look, we're playing the odds. We failed 5 out of 6 times. We're so due.
You failed to deduce anything substantial.
Six out of 7 failed. 6 out of 7.
She waits intently.
Okay, which one is the one that's like, which is the least painful to our pride? which is the least painful to our pride? Honestly, small is too obvious. Girl, look, there have been times where I've worn a jacket and sometimes someone's like, "Ma'am," and I'm like, "Excuse me?" So, look, there's something to this choice. There's something to this. Look, in this day and age, you can't be sure.
Come on, anyone would notice that.
Put skill points into composure to open this white check. Okay, fine, we'll do this again. I refer to as a survival. See. Maybe it's cool.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Ah, if only that were the case, kid. Don't worry, you'll find out when you're older.
There is stress and unease behind these words.
Oh, so she's like, it's not, yeah, it doesn't always work out that way.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards
True.
creaking,
This
twisting
one.
for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Feed our curiosity.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go,
Look, ass is not a bad word. That's just a part of a body. So, I mean, you know, ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
See? Playful. It made the curse, a little less heavy. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and through the creaking boards on the window. Ooh.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
Okay, so Kim doesn't want us to look super into it. I mean, to be fair, the body is still hanging, so probably not the best thing to do, but also like, Yeah, I mean, fine, sure.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Ooh! 83% chance. Surely we're not gonna fail this one. Surely? Please?
The girl
Okay.
has her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Yay, we didn't fail this time. It only took 80% chance. Look, come on. One day a 50-50 will work in our favor.
What do you mean, sir?
Every time I do this, people get hurt. No, yeah, we gotta reassure. We don't even. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her.
Get a lucky
She
pocket
doesn't
tissue.
want to show them.
If anything, wouldn't you want a rabbit's foot? It's lucky 5 times, or is it 4 times? No, that's monkey's paw. No, wait. Is rabbit's foot lucky also? Because monkey's paw is cursed luck, or cursed stuff. Rabbit's foot is just luck.
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
Maybe, do we want to be forced with the kid? I mean, no, we're showing her, we are detective. We are deducing something right now. We are police. I mean, we might be bullying this kid, but like, sure. I mean, look, Kim is looking at us with interest. He wants to know what's in her hands.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Oh. Okay, she bites her
And
nails.
you knew this from me keeping my hands folded.
without saying any like first person experience, I will not say that having that on your fingers would make you act this way. Like, you just leave your hands out normally. Honestly, she could have had this. She could have done this for any other reason. Like it could have been anything. Like it could have just been it because it's cold. Look, there's snow here. There's snow. Yes, yes. Do we wanna? Are we doubling down on this? Are we really going? There are a few other hints also. Like I feel we're digging our grave here. How far do we want to like go with this?
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed. Definitely not this. Do better? Well, we'll see.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting you on. Rats have been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor is this one in working condition. Truth on nails means you're recycling your body material. Ew. It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. What are these like projections? These three choices feels like he's projecting. I mean, it's definitely not this. It's definitely not this. I mean, maybe the obvious answer is sometimes the right answer. Right? Like, she's worried about, not being able to go to school, her having to help with the mom on the business also being beside the cursed building, so, like, or is it more on this latter thing? There are no riches without personal sacrifice, aka, she's sacrificing school, but she's worried about it, but, there are no riches without personal sacrifice. Actually, wait, now that I think about it, it could be this. Am I overthinking this? Like, am I going too hard on this deduction of a child who's biting her nails? Maybe obvious sometimes is the best.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I should.
Okay, obvious is good. Sure, let's like pump ourselves up.
It was okay, sir.
She's still got her best chick. We'll take
There's
it though.
more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Really? Also, composure like wants me to do that. Okay. I'll listen to you, my inner voice.
You're quite sober.
I feel you've already failed, kid. We've been drinking for 3 days, I think.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
I like him. Okay, or is that, was that sarcastic? Shit, maybe I'm the dumb one. Maybe I'm actually the dumb one here. I'm having a grand time. Yeah. Let's be perky about it.
I sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze.
What are you missing? Why does
She
this feel
smiles at
familiar?
you. The whole situation
No, definitely not.
suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
No, we gotta keep authority. We are still police. I guess bye for now. And maybe we can talk to her mom in here. And might as well check a few stuff while we're here. You have books, malt and candy. Like candy that melts in your mouth? Hmm?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall.
Heimdall? Different from Heimdall? Storekeep, tell me about these
Oh,
muscle books.
Man from Heimdall. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
I like how in between there's a she looks at the book with some disdain. It's like damn, it just got glossed over by the voice acting.
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Hey, I mean, look, you literally describe yourself to be fantastical. What's wrong with enjoying something fantastical?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say.
Oh no, she's one of these haughty bookkeepers, isn't it? Where it's like, yes, I am keeping all the books here, but, only people who read these unknown section of books are the ones that I will acknowledge. Everyone else, they can stick to their rabble.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Heimdallaman, the man from Heimdall. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
9? I'm short 10 cents. Maybe I'll come back and read it later.
Rows and rows of Heimdallamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Heimdall. Return to Heimdall.
What the freak? Okay.
And the solipsistic. Man from Heimdall and the Heimdall Man.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, some of those titles are kind of dumb. Okay, maybe I might be siding with the girl here now.
Maybe 100. Man from Heimdall and the sages at the end of the world. Man from
Also,
Heimdall
man
and
from
the false
Heimdall?
god.
I thought he was
Man
Heimdall.
from Heimdall and the scorched earth. Man from Heimdall, the Heimdall colonies.
Heimdall's a
Man
cult
from
now?
Heimdall and the swamp beast. Man from Heimdall and the snow crabs.
Snow crabs? Wait, they have both a swamp and snow? I mean, I guess snow can happen in a swamp, but like, wait, no. Don't you need like a certain like temperature or like climate and ecosystem for like a swamp to like exist? And those probably do not line up with snow.
Not even close. Man from Heimdall in hell. Man from Heimdall and the forest of slaves.
Oh my
Man
god,
from
there's so
Heimdall
many of them.
under the lake. Man from Heimdall. Heimdall burning. There's even the Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Heimdallaman, and so much more.
We come across yet another 50-50. Do we? Look, we're 6 out of 7. We are due to pass a 50-50.
Nothing of interest. Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
7 out of 8. Look, we're gonna tally. We're gonna tally all of these failed 50-50s eventually. Cause I feel like,
The display
this
rack
is the book
brimming
she's
with
recommending,
paperbacks
but I feel this would be the book that we would
muscular,
want to get, cause
sword-wielding
it's the one that
barbarian.
calls out to
Nearly
us.
all the titles
So we'll hold off getting those books for once we are able to redo that check. This one.
A small mountain.
It's over for you, which means it should have been more in your favor. Look, like I said, statistics is a lie. It's either you get it or you don't.
Related merchandise. An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
So fancy. Anything that catches my
There's a
eye.
box that says Wirral, 3rd edition mega setting supplements module. The side panel notes a fantastic adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it
25.
displays 25 nonsense for anemic Beano-clads.
What's a binoclard? Is that a synonym for nerd? Like, did we just find out a new way to call a nerd? Like, you binoclard.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Graubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Both of you to assume that I have children.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends? Looks at the lieutenant. Like, are we friends, Lieutenant? Would you play a board game with me?
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
I thought we were asking him actually. Oh, I thought we were like asking him. It's a word for someone who wears glasses. Basically a nerd way of calling someone four eyes. Ah, I see. So in other words, if someone uses that term, binoclard, then that means they're also a nerd. Got it. So aka don't use it or else you're a nerd. Okay, I think this is overcompensating. Also, this is like a little bit too disparaging.
Friends are technically like family.
She feels her pendant,
For
thinking.
playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
Look, girl, I don't need to spend $12 or 12 real to experience that. That's called life. I mean, if we're just going off history, I mean, look, I'm not American, but I mean, if anything, that's what that is. So if I lived there, I'd probably get the experience. Although, to be fair, I guess getting a plane ticket to go to America would be more expensive, now that I think about it. Right, I should just get the board game.
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know.
Going to the
doing
States
those
ain't worth
kind of
it.
things. Personally,
Really?
I don't like it.
I mean, okay, for the cost, maybe not, but like, if you're already there, then I mean, there are probably some places that are worth it.
I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them though.
Also, honestly, I look at her character. She likes books, but is selective, which, okay, that one I understand. But she likes board games, but doesn't understand D&D, and I'm just like, huh? Like, to get into a board game, like, aren't you buying into the theme of the board game normally? Unless she exclusively plays, like, simulation style games or like economic style games, then okay, fine, then maybe that's where her mindset is. A little bit sad, but like, I guess I can see it. Everything is too expensive. Yeah, we're kind of like poor.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a
Welcome,
greeting.
and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
I like how, please take responsibility for the energy you bring in this place. Immediately. You seem to be well enough with money. Can I ask for some? I feel there won't be an opportune moment to ask later. Oh my god. I, do we want to be this sad a person? I feel like, you know, Borgie always on the table keeps getting blocked on Arkham Horror. Yeah, I think like I would play something adjacent to that, or rather, maybe I'm misattributing it. But like, isn't the Haunted House on the Hill adjacent to Arkham Horror? Do it? Do I want to do it? I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll catch her off guard when we do it anyway. Look. I mean, we are desperate, but like, uh,
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor. One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer.
I mean, just say you're donating it for the for our not trial, for our investigation.
Son, you got destroyed there. What an idiot you are.
I mean, whatever. That's fine. We can handle it.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Your daughter is the one standing outside,
Annette,
right?
Yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a
Yes,
proper
she was
girl?
always like, again, it's like cold outside, and she's just standing there the whole time. Also, closest I got was to say that the board game only be blackmailed by a 12-year-old to help her with school project. See, that's your problem. What happened to the person who was like, I'm gonna ignore other people who I don't want to talk to? What happened to that person? Especially when you already had a goal in mind to play the game.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after
Oh my
talking with
god,
her?
she's asking me to survey her daughter's like marketing. I'm not going to grade it. You know what? You know, we gotta give her praise. If maybe the mom will treat her better.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you
Yeah,
have
it was
children,
either help the girl or
they
get
turn
smacked
out
by
as
her
great
mom
as
with a
my
Mexican
Annette.
slipper. Then what happened to the person who said, I'd ignore the person who I'm gonna get into conflict with? Huh? Like, if anything, this is proving my scenario where you wouldn't be able to deal with it. If the person you're ignoring would then switch to, like, combat.
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
Ma'am, she's a child. She can worry about that when she's older, but not now. Like, you know, anxiety is a part of life. Yeah, later on, not yet.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains.
I
Life
learned to
isn't
not
easy.
initially engage. If I don't
Life
acknowledge
doesn't
they
break.
can't do nothing to me. Says the person who wasn't able to play Arkham Horror because of that. Or maybe you needed to learn that sooner.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Okay, look. If Kim is backing us up here, we can't be in the wrong. It's wrong.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or
You
so
responded to the
seconds
girl, that was
pass
your issue.
without change.
Exactly.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and there. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind.
Oh, she actually
All
like
this stress.
was receptive to it. Okay, that's cool. She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied
Ignoring
at home
being
this
important.
trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
How poor girl, she's never gonna go back to school, is she? Like, I'm sorry, ma'am, but like, I don't know if this bookstore will take off. You need like better marketing or something. Like like only a child is not enough marketing. But I guess that's the catch-22. You need money to market. To get, but to get money, you need customers. But to get customers, you need marketing. So I know, poor child, poor child.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
No, I think I'm more curious about like the husband rather than the Grand Couronne.
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Oh. Yeah, he's just waiting for this store to die. Ignoring being important. I mean, I guess the husband took that to heart.
Yes, my husband.
Okay, I
is
guess
a
I can ask
successful-
it again.
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
I mean, will you even have the money to afford it?
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call silent. Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Too
A
real.
glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Why not? Of course. Yes. This economy. Oh god, this feels too real.
Exactly.
I have something else in
Woman
mind.
looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Aw, so I guess she's trying to pay attention to the daughter more. What if I buy a book?
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go. Go. Get back there. The books await you.
She smiles and nods. See,
Oh, okay. Oh, to be fair, I mean, like, maybe that's like what some librarians want. It's like, look, all the books are there ready for you to open. You don't need to ask me about it. Like, I can just be here, and if you want to buy it, just talk to me. But if you want to ask me about it, I mean, that's what the blurb in the back of the book is for. It already just
these
it
shelves
for
are
me.
overburdened with books from the same series. You see, a couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
No, that's not how that works. That's like saying the people who play Ace Attorney can become lawyers. It doesn't work that way.
Fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police.
She's saying her ass at your job. Look, she don't know me. Look, we don't even know me.
These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely
No,
ignore
man.
the
Our internal voice is
psychological
really going at
year
it.
after year, coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Oh god, no.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart.
Me when my other hallucinations hit hard. Look, hey, at least it was warning us to not do something that we would probably regret. Also, hello, are you a map?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins.
Do I actually
The
have a map
board
of the
has
place
come
now?
loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and the north coast of a verdant island is shattered
do I
by
need to
the
buy
delta of
it?
a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial
Oh,
heart
excuse me.
in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
So, aka East Addendum. The rich side. The rich side of Revachol.
Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad. and
So,
much
west.
larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
Gets from bad to worse the farther you go that way. Got it.
You feel you're just west of Coal City, somewhere above Jamrock and close to Coal City.
Oh, we are in the bad place then. That's not good.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there. This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots. On
I
the light
changed.
blue
Did I
edges
change?
of the
Also,
Insular
hello,
Ocean.
Frosty Clip. I
The
feel it's been a
largest
while.
in the northeast is
Hope you've been having a
Lacaille.
good day,
You
and
are
honestly,
here.
like a good few
Another
months.
far away in
I
the
don't know if you say I
southwest,
changed in terms of like my
Islands,
model. I guess it
Ile
has been a while
Fantôme.
since you've been here. But yeah, this is the model that I was working on for a while. Finally switched over to it, and got some visual assets, which is good.
Ozon,
And yeah, welcome to the stream.
Fas à la Mer, archipelagos,
Kind of just going through
North
Disco
Arcade
Elysium.
Islands,
A lot of
all
reading,
just
so
specks of dust on the vastness
gotta
of the
soak in what's
Insulinda.
happening, or
On
else
the
I feel like
edges
I'll
of
get
the map,
lost.
The color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou. In a bookstore, it's you.
What? In northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Kalu. In a bookstore, it's you. What? Well, I mean, different art styles, but I feel both previous version, this one were both good. I mean, if anything, I did say like whoever did the art of the previous version, I would have liked them to make the model, but they weren't confident with their live 2D making skills, which I respect. But either way, this one obviously I like how it turned out. Northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Kailo. In a bookstore, it's you. You can see cities
You
on the
can.
island.
On Caillou, Revachol, a single black star. On Ozon, Fondelier, and
I don't know about that.
on archipelagos, Croix
Well, I
and
mean,
Morin,
everyone's got their
Villiers,
preferences.
On Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas.
I'm not even gonna like take notes of these names because I'm gonna forget what the relevance is.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosigns and azimuths.
Well, I
all
mean,
pointing
at
into
minimum, I
pale
would like people to
nothingness.
like it.
Windy is
Or
the
rather,
north
you know,
azimuth.
in
Gra
in
is
to
the
give in
northeast
respect to the
azimuth.
person who helped me design
Samara
or
is the
create the
east
design.
azimuth.
You know,
Sail is
yay
the west azimuth.
that we were able
Isolas,
to make something
they're
nice.
called.
Mm,
Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian. Unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars. Gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are.
Okay, I get it. Look, we are in a bookstore. Rather than immerse in the visual, we must immerse in the in knowledge. Although I say that, but our encyclopedia is so bad.
Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
Starkeep, can I buy the
I'm
map?
sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available.
Really?
The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
Are maps that expensive?
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Oh, I can afford that. Why is Martinez so
That
cheap?
old thing, it's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
Oh.
From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago, they also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
What happened
They
then?
didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
This is not the one we're beating the 50-50 statistic of. This is not the one we are beating the 50-50 statistic of. Look, we just got her good side, getting her like in a good situation a little bit with her daughter. This is not the 50-50 to take. I don't want to call you please. Look, it's another 58%. We're gonna lose. I can pay 90. I have 890. Like, look, we're perfect. We're gonna get at we're gonna get at an even 8. It'll make my soul feel right. Just don't lose. I can't lose if I use money. See, look, that's the capitalist world we live in. You can't lose if you use money.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
I mean, I have it now, so that means I did win. Excuse me, how? How do I inspect? Use the interact button in inventory to inspect. Oh, this one.
The worn map features the patchwork grid
I thought you
of the
knew me
streets of
better.
Martinez,
Look.
with directions to appropriately tourist
You've known
locations.
me to
Here,
fail
58
7 out of
resides
8
on the
times with a
upper right
50-50. You know that statistic would have become failed 8 out of 9.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Cypar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North.
Look,
Finally,
a man can only take so much beating.
where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication.
You just gotta go in, tell that to the 7 times.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the map tab.
Oh, thank you, tutorial voice inside me. Go to my journal and click map. Oh, okay. So this is roughly how it should look, but not necessarily how it is. I see. Oh, and it's actually reminding me of like what's where. Okay, okay. Yeah, this one's challenging. See, I like, especially because this is a jump thing. Yeah, definitely not. Broken window. Did I not do this already? Huh. Weird. But okay, overall good to still have a map. Do I want to ask about this area? The cursed area?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Do not... Okay, let's... Look, we are partially on our good side, so maybe we can ask about it.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Lady, have you seen our face? I think you are a horrible judge of character.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Ignore the curtains for now. Maybe if we aren't wearing pants that affect our sneaking capability, you know, it being -2, we can give this a chance next time. Also, hello. Oh, she's inside now. That's good. She doesn't have to be out in the cold.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
Okay, we got a little bit of a plus, still bad odds for now. I mean, look. I don't know. No, I was about to say... Okay, you know my mind is cooked. You know what I was about to say with this? I'm like, look, 42%, the opposite of 58%. If we're failing 58%, that means surely we're going to pass a 42%. And I'm like, no, that's not how numbers work. That's not how numbers work. I'm so done. No. I mean, I guess it's a white check. There's no penalty for like hurting this, I feel.
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
That's fine. That just says that, oh, you know, if we get a suggestion bonus, we can come back here, try it again. Do I add this to the 50-50 failure statistic? This was lower than 50%. Okay, to be fair, I was adding things higher than 50%. So, 8 out of 9. No, yeah, 7 out of 8, so it becomes 8 out of 9 failed. Look, one day the 50-50 statistic will actually become 50-50. One day! Like, at this point, I feel I need a tracker for this. Like, where's that? Where's this? Text. Color. Background. Okay, text. 50-50 rate. 8 out of 9. Failed. Like, I feel this at this point is an important statistic to have. And must be known. You know, not too big in the stream. Let's add a background just so you know it's easier to see when we're outside. So sad. Shut up.
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
I mean, they said you need to know math for physics, but I've never had to do physics.
Oh, I found something while you were away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out.
She got me a hat?
The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
A detective hat?
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now.
Okay, let's see the stat bonuses. Does it actually give me any stat bonuses? +1 encyclopedia. We are keeping this hat on forever. Although I'm like, why do I feel more cowboy than detective when I wear this? All it needs is a tiny chip. Still calling you a fake police? No. We'll show her. We'll show her one day. But hey, at least she's not outside anymore. Okay, other things that come to mind with like here at the moment. I remember this thing said, does it open? Eh, where am I? Where is that? Take. No one will notice. See, then it's like I only spent 40 a while ago. Also, this person's awake now. Maybe, you know, he probably doesn't notice that I took this stuff. And we can ask him some shit. Oh, different person.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy.
Hmm?
It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
2 hours? Like, not now. 2
An
hours?
hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
I mean, lemonade isn't bad for you. Can we remove the rum and only have the lemonade? Actually, should I be thinking about it? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy.
What the hell?
Lick that stain off the counter.
This is literally intrusive thoughts. Do not let the intrusive thoughts win. But what if it wins a little? No, don't take the freaking table. You don't know what's been on that table. We could have been on that table. And we don't want to lick that. Especially if we've been there.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then.
Yeah, shut up, intrusive thoughts.
It would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
Why is it the quest? But also, I don't think this was open a while ago. Oh, wait. The woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. The day starts in the man's handwriting. I see. But also, hello, person. Actually, what's this first? Take. I'm sure he won't mind. And now we'll talk to them.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
I like how this man has a, like, beard, or is this a 5 o'clock shadow in his portrait? But here he's like, man got nothing on his chin. Like, it's barren. It's a wasteland. Oh, excuse me.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec.
Kim, can you
Must
talk?
be his name. Garancy, Quebec. Sounds representative. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Pots? What pots?
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Okay, leave. Wait, really?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your...
Okay, I guess we won't ask him about anything.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
I thought blue was for boys. Like, yes. This is the boys' room.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I mean, it's a freezer. A freezer could hide something. You know, keep it cold.
The winch. Outside. In the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. Yeah.
If you say so, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Touch the door
The
first.
cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch.
Mm,
The stainless steel
This is
door
probably just a
flush
freezer,
with its frame
but, like,
on
who
every
knows?
side.
You don't know
Old
what's inside.
cobalt,
There could be ice cream.
rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Try to push the door.
The door does not budge.
Expected. Okay, autosave. You. How do we get back
Can
there?
I help you? What thing?
There's a mysterious blue steel door at the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Yet you do not say the room inside it. Mm.
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there.
Hmm?
And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the Frit warehouse, probably.
Just the Frit warehouse. Huh. Wait, you own this place but you've never opened that door?
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
Like, imagine how much storage space you could have used if you got
He's
that
attempting
open.
to maintain an air of indifference. It's
Oh, okay.
absolutely not convincing.
Yes, I knew that without having my internal voice tell me.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals.
Hmm?
And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
So no key at all. What does it say? Find the way into the secret passage because he's got no key. Got it. I saw a sign, sure.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this old faction is.
Are you talking about?
Because
You know, he's definitely not saying that just because we're the ones in front of him. You know, we're definitely gonna pay him.
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
I see. Do not ask about having a drink. Not right now. Considering all we've been through with him.
Hello again, sweetie.
Okay, no, we won't beg her for money. We already crashed into her wheelchair a while ago.
Yes?
Okay, what's this? Okay, so Union, I think they said they come here like 16 o'clock or something. So I think we still got like 2 hours or like 2 hours and a half. Actually, wait. There was the broken glass thing we could investigate. Like according to the map. Like maybe we'll get a little bit of experience if we do that. Oh, Kim's gonna see a room. Don't judge my room!
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet.
I probably should have expected this.
Or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor. Where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in the air.
This is where the magic
And by
happens.
that you mean crimes against humanity?
Well, I mean, you know, if humanity is me, then yes. Crimes against myself.
I have no idea what that means.
Okay.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
58% chance. 58% chance.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window
Yes!
came from inside.
8 out of 10. Eventually, this will become a 50-50 stat. Eventually.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
I told you we were Jew.
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
A shot put. A bowling ball. Something he would have on his person. I was going to say the badge, but the badge is probably not that big. A bottle. No, too big. Maybe, actually it could have been a bottle.
The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as well as your
Oh,
foot.
the
It
shoe.
would have also been heavy enough if
I guess it would be
thrown
bigger than
force.
your fist, yeah.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe.
Maybe it wasn't me? No, maybe I had a good reason.
Just maybe, you succeeded. We'll never know. Or maybe you were trying to smash your own reflection in the window pane.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's good. We got experience. Yay. Okay, what else is in here? Formidable. We are not winning that. Challenging. No. Endurance. No. Visual calculus. Set of tracks. No. Also, easy is 58%? How is easy 58%? And so, we're taking the stairs. Thank you. Oh, that door's not working. Okay. Okay, I'm actually just curious to see. Considering I leveled up Savoir-Faire, however you pronounce that, if I take off the pants, how high do my chances get to not die? Okay. First, remove the pants.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
No. I feel I'll die. I feel I'll die. If I do it, we just started. Is it fine if I use what? Is it fine if I use one quick save here? I'm not gonna do this a lot, but is it fine if I fail this? I just go back. Look, I'm so curious. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's something that... Do you have... No, you minus it! Is there anything else that minuses it?
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught in the railing.
60 odds? It sits at the... It's the magic 58% now. Wait, how close am I to leveling up? We are not close to leveling up.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible
It's a
RCM markings
58%
is
chance
still
now.
caught on the railing.
Look, we're 8 out of 10. The statistic has to go towards the 50-50. It has to get towards 8 out of 16. Right? Right?
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM
Please don't die,
markings
please don't die, please
is
don't die,
still
please don't die,
caught
please don't die,
on the
please don't die,
railing.
please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you. Sharp.
I saw green. I saw green. Am I not dead? Those are eyes that just said no. You gotta watch where you land. Or yeah, continue air voyage to salty air.
As
Yay!
the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the...
We can change the statistic. 8 out of 11. We are getting towards the 50-50 count. Slowly, but surely.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor.
Wait,
now.
we could have climbed down? We could have climbed down? This fucking idiot.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Tank! Okay, now we don't have to be naked. Hey, it's better. Oh, hey, we're kind of getting closer to looking like a detective, right? Right? But yay! Okay, now that we're here though, what now? Collecting rainwater. Yeah, because I can't click back up here. It's actually not letting me go back. So, I guess I'm here now. Wherever this is. No, wait, what's this? Great machines and quiescence, whatever that word means. White pine tree printed on the screen, covering look like a forest under snow. Or it could just be paint rubbing off. So someone's drinking spot.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, Rene Arnaud.
Oh, probably his drinking spot.
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Have a seat. Rest.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Breathe deep.
Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs. Though.
Wow.
The inside
Clean.
of the booth is immaculate.
Breathe deep.
Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though.
Search
The
for a little
inside of
something
the
something
booth
to help
is
you out.
immaculate. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers.
They are slightly out of date. Look, let's not be a fool. Let's read first.
Oh boy, where to start?
Oh. Okay, maybe ignorance is bliss.
Strokes, prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile
Hair death?
malfunction,
Huh?
critical flatulence, watery blood, black mucus,
Hmm?
uncontrollable weeping,
Why would you?
increased
Huh?
sensitivity to
What are these
laughter,
side effects?
inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
Excuse me?
Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else.
Kim's counting on me. Yes, he'll die for us.
The enormity of the case before you dwarfs the list of side effects. You can't even see the side effects anymore. They're nothing to you.
You know, we must confide in Kim. He's our man.
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
Okay, we can do whatever the fuck we want. Take the
You
painkillers.
take the painkillers. They are yours now.
Are these these are green? These are color green. Are these good? Are these good effects? Or are these bad? Oh wait, no, sorry, they're in our inventory. I thought you received the buff question mark of Hypnogamma and Nosophed.
You stand and exit the booth.
Green can be good or it can be toxic. True.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized.
Take the photograph.
White photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that?
Something about this man piques my interest. I think this can be a side thing.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be...
Okay, we have their photo now. We are going to become their stalker because now we know their face. Or we can sell it for $1. Like, damn, this picture's $1? You don't even know who this person is. Revachol Fair, summer of 91. Oh, so wait, what happened? What happened to the item? Where's our drugs? Where's our medicines? It did say we got items, right? Weird. Did I misread it? Weird. Oh well. I took the drugs, I think. Maybe. Okay, is there anything else we can do up here? Like anything on this back side? Oh, we can go here. Interesting. Okay, while I do really like this, you know, art style perspective, it's a little bit hard to see, like, you know, kind of like where the depth is going. Because like this went, you know, here, here, then here, then here, then here. Where this one feels like, I guess technically they are level with each other. But it feels like they're super near, but maybe they're a lot farther than I'm making them out to be. Like, can I go here? Oh, I can actually go here. Interesting. Wait, what about this? What's these?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use.
Okay, maybe
It
we
seems
shouldn't
to
use
control
this.
the
I
large
feel
screen
it'll
above.
get
If you take
unwanted
Marsh
attention.
On, Arrête, off.
But button.
A rusted Marsh
But button.
on with a loud grind. The crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay. Yes, yes. And then let me open said container. Don't tip and fall. That's a little bit precarious, but it seems stable.
With a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Its purpose, you know, I guess to put things up and let things down, which we are, we have yet to let the body down. Like, look, this crane is doing a better job than us.
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built.
Like,
For
how
this
hard
purpose
should it be to get
and
one
now
body down
it
from a
will rest.
tree? Like, just cut the rope,
I
dum
can't
dum.
see how that was worth the records, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Hey, see, he gets it. I guess now I turn it off.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move. at
Yeah, we
all.
turned it off now. Okay. And maybe now we can open it. Get whatever's inside for
Before you
the case.
stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Yes. It was made for us.
You do? Because I don't.
Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Inspect the container. Maybe there's
There
contraband.
may very well be, but we are not here to look for that.
I mean,
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
open the door.
To turn the handle, to no avail.
Oh, sad.
The doors seem to
No.
be mechanic. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Look. Knock on the
No
door.
reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Rhetoric. Persuade the door to open. Why is this even a choice? I mean, it's a white check.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an
Wasn't an
option.
option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Okay. Okay. Guess we can't open it. Okay, so we can definitely go inwards a little bit more. Hey, money! Hey, 10% of the way to paying for our room. It is only a little bit near half of the day. Oh, it's locked. Okay. At least I think it's locked. Yes, that definitely sounds like something that is locked. Take the money. More money. That's a big thermos. Take more money. Yay! I was a hello person. Is he going to question why we're here?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Sorry, I was like, Ubisoft? No, I forget. They are OFT. It's nowhere near. I don't know why my brain went like, those two are similar enough in sound, maybe.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard. Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there.
Well, DC seems
can I
happy
help
with
you,
his
mister?
job. Kind of.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
Folks gotta eat. Yeah, just don't mind the money that I took from the table a while ago.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
Mm.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Nasty rumors. With sheep? You'd think it'd be all wolves and, rather some hostile animals. Like what? Yeah, that town. It had too much sheep. There was wool everywhere. You'd think it was snow, but no. It's shaved wool. Like people would dive in thinking, they'll be coated by the smooth, cool feeling of snow all across their body, but no. They hit hard on the floor. Because, wool won't carry you. It's like, it weighs nothing.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Hmm. This is a red check. Cannot be retried. Never mind then.
Sure, mister. About what?
Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
Leonard Bellick. Nice container painter man.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out
Sure.
of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
Huh? Wait. Hmm? Hmm? Like, you're his right hand behind closed doors? I mean, if the pay is good, I guess.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Okay, he lost me now.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Hmm.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, go on about this person.
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through
Miss
some fancy school and
B.A.U.
everything. East of the river.
Fort.
4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Miss Beaufort Lizzie is her name. With Mr. Everard? Question mark. Rich person? Question mark. Lawyer? Question mark.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
Hmm.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh.
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you, Mickey, with his blue eyes. No! Well, I mean, maybe that's why he's trying to be so peppy in things in his normal life. You got this. You can go paint your containers happily. You don't have to think about it. Yes, like you're doing a great job here.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
Stroke to forget.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
Aww. Yeah, where is everyone?
Look, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a
We're
confidential
on a
look.
strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Wow, that's a pretty long strike so far.
No one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc. Bodyguard? I think?
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
Okay, I'm probably not meeting those people. But Jean-Luc feels like someone I could potentially meet. Bodyguard for Mr. Everard. So Everard sounds like they're kind of like the head honcho here or something.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
Hmm.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
It's like, really? Did they kill someone? No, look, ease into it, ease into it.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
I've never been in a fight, so I wouldn't know.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
No, again, ease into it. Let's hear about this fight.
I remember I was the runt of the class.
No, wrong one.
Boys
I thought that
always
we were gonna talk about that fight, not his fight.
Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head.
Oh.
Noel never started another fight with anyone after this.
Wait, I remember I was the runt of the class. Bigger boys always used to pick on me. Yep, that sounds normal. Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. So they've known each other since they were young. Once they beat old Noel Becker. So Noel Becker, bully of Leo.
Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with
Mr.
everyone around
Edgar.
here.
Okay. Mr. Everett is still question mark. Mr. Edgar, also a question mark.
Oh, most we're on a
So no.
not, but Titus and his boys got into some him and his boys stirred up something in town. I guess the
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
Yeah, now we can ask
Too
this.
late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill
damn.
owner who, no, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
Man, this guy was probably better at tangents than me. What's in the container over there? Point suspended cake. Oh, I mean, it's not suspended anymore. Then we put it down. Tangent King.
that
Maybe.
one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just
No!
waiting to be
He
loaded
ruined
up.
the fantasy of something being inside it.
Told you.
No, my fantasy of something being inside it. Sad.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice
Oh,
fellow, he
leader
is.
of the
Him
union.
and his brother are
Leader
both nice
of
fellows.
the
They've lived their
union.
entire lives in this here neighborhood.
Oh, Miss brother of Everard. Got it.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
In the containers?
Bye-bye now.
Not like an office room? Okay. Sorry, for some reason my mind is like, maybe now it'll work. Of course it won't. Why was I thinking it will all of a sudden start working? Okay, so leader of the union is in here. I guess we can go inside. The coffee and the giant thermoses are still lukewarm. A stair made of paths leading up. Also, wait, since when do we have 4? Charge this. Okay. And we have spares, might as well. At least we're full. Also, whoa, this guy looks like important person. A taxidermy fish that tells time. Hello, Mr. Edrart. Ah! Kim! He's facing through the... Kim? Kim was just like, peace, I'm out. Kim, come back. Kim, come back to me. He's gone. Mr. Everard ate Kim. He entered his body. He's gone. What the hell? Everard, bring him back.
Before you is a walrus.
Wow,
with a
now...
man sitting
Kim!
behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
I'm the one who should be surprised. I just saw Kim face to a person in his table. Also, what is that face? Look at that. Sorry, I'm just like old Peter Griffin. Started balding a little bit.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you, with a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Are you in charge of the dock
Welcome,
workers?
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He said our name! So we are Mr. Dubois. I should write that down. On the top of our notes. Because that's similar. Our name. Mr. Dubois. And he also knows Kim. Kitsuragi! Did I say Kisaragi and Katsuragi? I guess if I mixed the two names I thought it was, I would have gotten it.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
Everard Clare. Right, the full name. Leader of Debarders Union. Got it.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
See guys, this is why I don't, I know we all like watching, streams, playing games, watching movies, doing everything on their computer, but you gotta get up from time to time or else you turn out like this guy. I'm just stuck in my office, it requires me to go to the office. So I have to stand up just to sit down for 8 hours. But over there. So there's at least some standing in between.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
The steel chair?
You go ahead, detective.
No, why? We were just told it looks like a torture device. Kim, why would you tell us to sit there?
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
Look, Kim nodded to the chair. We can't be unnecessarily hostile, I feel, at the start. We'll take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the
Okay,
head
we
of the
tried.
Debarders
I guess it
Union
didn't do
help
anything.
the representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
We actually took physical damage by sitting in this chair.
Backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Rather rude server a certain Lawrence Gart. I do not know that name. Lawrence. Oh no, Gart. Sorry, he is the owner of the place we are staying at. I should probably write down if I said I didn't know who he was. Should note who he is. Lawrence Gart, the hostel owner.
This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager.
I don't know if we should be taking money from someone.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him.
I feel
A real
taking the
piece
money
of
would
work,
not
that boy is.
would be like would damage our power balance right now.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Keep it. I'm good. We must remain neutral.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun.
How does he know
Let me
this?
assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Huh? How does he know this? We didn't tell anyone. Wait, did we? No, we only first heard about it over the call. No one else would have known this. And we almost... No. We asked the girl, but... It sounds like they've been at this for a while with how he's wording it. So it probably wasn't because we told the girl.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Yeah, how do you know about that?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be
Harry.
worried.
So I guess our name is
Everything's
Harry
going to be all
Dubois.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it
Gun
right
was
now,
not
pointing it
loaded,
into their
but
own
is
mouths.
still
It's in a safe place.
definitely
I just know it.
lost.
I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Okay, him saying the words "I have a feeling" after all that. Not loaded. Dubious statement by Mr. Everard. Sounds like he could be having the gun with it being loaded.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
-2. The chair is killing you. That's pretty funny. But also, I mean, I know it's a red check, but like, there's no reason not to try this. Right? Because I feel this is the only time we're gonna be in this situation talking to him. And if it succeeds, it succeeds. If it doesn't, well, I mean, our gun is lost. What else can really happen? And I mean, 28% ain't 0% chance. So, let's do it.
God,
Well,
you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because
Okay,
you lost your gun, and
I
those
mean, they say the
children are
worst
gonna
they can
shoot
say is no,
themselves
but
with it.
no, but there can be worse things. Try to stay cool.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating.
Oh my cool.
What
Are
is
we
he
going to
trying
die?
pull here? You need to cool the fuck down.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
There are no Harrys in this place. Go to your safe place. Look, the only Harry that I need to know is Harry Potter. Everyone knows him. Ignore this Harry. Keep standing down. Look, maybe if we keep standing down, maybe we'll get comfy in the chair.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Look, if you got a better chair.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Yes. You know what? Yeah, just give me the water.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time.
You're not, so I don't get the water?
Busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Sad.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
No, we already know it's empty. I want to talk about the hanging. Just straight, focus. This is our window.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
That sounds like something that someone would say if he knows absolutely nothing about the thing we are trying to ask about.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I'm sensing there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Yes.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I mean, I would if I had my badge, but maybe he doesn't know about that one. I mean, he's not wrong. We do... I mean, you know, we're breaking the doors open in cases, in a way. Are we door opening machines? I mean, I've opened a few doors.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Wow. Nothing shady right before he's about to ask us to do something, which will probably be entirely shady.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
No, don't trust my eyes. I know I have 20/20 vision, but I do better with hindsight. not in the heat of it. Why don't you just open it yourself? Yeah.
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
I know he's lying now, because we do not look extraordinarily physiqued. We're a slob! Don't lie to us!
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
I bet you'll even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
So whose door is it then?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
No, I mean, you see, you brought new words to the table.
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Unlock the door. I mean, you know, I could be reaching only to the one thing that is tangentially related to this. There are two locked doors. One, the container. But that doesn't make sense. He is literally in the place that has containers. I'm pretty sure you get that open. But The body is behind where we're staying. The clothes were in the trash can. There is a door there that we can't open. So, note that we can open that door, but we probably shouldn't let him know that we did. Refuse the task for now.
Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Even worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder.
Also, I just really realized, because it's like, it's not super obvious in the photo up here, although it is, the forehead is there. But look at this model in the game. He literally has like a square cut forehead. Like, that isn't like how the hair goes. He actually asked a barber, put a TV on my head. like those old CRT TVs. Yeah, just like slap one on top of my forehead. Like maybe as kids, maybe they draw stuff on it. It's the perfect space to play tic-tac-toe.
Perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back to me. I really hope you do. For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake too.
I'm going with the assumption that he has our gun and that he can give it to us at any time, but he's pretending to not know where it is.
Yes, we both understand what you meant.
This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
I feel we have to get through this. If this question is here, our character has not recognized it.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry. My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
I'm just testing. Yeah, we gotta play the facade.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out.
Oh god, that is tempting.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Okay, so it could be a ploy.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Actually, right, yeah, you can't do that. We have to confiscate
Mr.
it.
Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Yeah, let's just say, where did you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I don't believe that.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Drama. Is there something I can do to increase drama? Anything. Where's drama? Where is drama? Drama. Oh shit. My drama's so low. We can come back here. Right? We can come back here. Because this can't be retried. Okay, I'm not sure. Because from what it seems like, failing a red check actually has demerits for failing it. So I think if we fail this, we'll lose our chance to look at the folder forever. Let's talk about other matters for a moment. We might be able to ask about it in the future. I mean, just in case. Oh, I can't quick save. Whatever, that's fine.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
What's the container outside the
My
office?
dear Harry, There are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
Hey, I mean, if he says something about it, who knows? Maybe UB was wrong. Or I mean Leo.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
-1 authority. The little guy gets further and further away. Okay, maybe let's not do this while we're talking to him. He will only do... You know what? Let's just see if he says something. Anything. If he doesn't, then he's like, you need to accept the deal, then I'll just back off.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas,
Yeah, he's
everyone.
making a big spectacle.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure
will
you
be
It's
found.
just a matter of time and effort.
Pretending that effort is there. Okay, he might have it.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Might? I think that's like, he is. Are you asking Kim when you say this?
Who knows?
Oh,
Only
internal
one thing is
hostage.
certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Yeah, because this is like, this is saying outside, but this choice was like internal. Wait. There's no quotation marks. I see.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Hey, I mean, free experience.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Did we actually, like, get more? Done. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's because we just found out information and that he might have it. Wait. As long as knows something when you last time, I guess unions or someone local. Okay, so this is done because we know someone knows about it, not necessarily that we are going to get his help to find it, because we haven't agreed to it yet, technically. Because that would be this. I mean, you might as well be thorough. We might get sudden experience. Now I think about
Harry,
it.
Honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age.
Yeah, we jumped that thing.
Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess.
Plus
Very
10
impressive,
experience
Harry.
for being
Very
praised,
impressive.
maybe?
Anyway, I assure you, I'm a very
Aww.
well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Let's hear it, Harry.
Do you know where I live? You know what? Sure. Let's just get this straight.
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You don't feel like either one of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count. Or
My name is Rafael Costo. I can work with that.
And I can work with you, Harry.
No
what
experience
else can
for
I do
like
for you?
acknowledging that that's my name. Sad. What kind of cop does it say I am? If it does have files.
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
Are you talking with my internal voice, telling me that I'm the sorry cop?
Well, you sure come off as very confident in all our interactions, Harry. You're a real man's man.
We'll get there. We'll get there one day.
he's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Lumar22. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Hope you've been enjoying it. Do appreciate the lurks. Yeah, we're kind of just like I don't know, struggling through this conversation, trying to maybe eke out anything that we can get. I mean, as long as it's not a red, it's probably okay. Although to be fair, him knowing exactly where I live would probably be scary. Like, why would he know this?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
Okay, he's only saying the precinct, not where we live. So, okay, good. He doesn't know where we live. Does he know we have family?
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I mean, I think I could be. I just need to change my drinking habits, my like, you know, self-destructiveness, my like haughtiness, my like, you know, alcoholism, my like, you know, boisterousness, my like apologetic nature. You know, but you know, if we removed all of that, it'd be fine.
Well, yes. I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or a girl very happy and proud one day, Harry.
Okay, not doing this yet.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger
We
on
might
personal
talk again
detail.
later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great, we don't want to get stuck in
Here,
here.
You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
White one, huh?
Lonesome, long way home.
Mm. Oh,
Here
we
go.
finished it.
Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox.
11 Voyager Road.
Voyager Road. You no longer live there.
Oh.
Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Accept. Learning cap 4% raised to 5. Speed gives 1 psychic. So it's saying that 1 speed. Is there speed? This one? Reaction speed? Give psychic, maybe? Is that what it's saying? Not sure. All endurance by checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Got it. Okay, so we can learn. Oh, so these ones are learned. These ones are like things we don't know yet. Oh, you can forget something. Why would you want... Oh, because there's limited slots. That's why you want to forget it. I see. Okay, we'll do this one later. Okay, so, we know our name now, at least. That's good. We have a way to get our gun, though maybe, like... I feel we should accept his offer if we have something to, like, at least counter a little bit. Because right now, if we were to accept his offer, you know, he has all of the leverage. I mean, to be fair, that even if we have info, that might be the case, but at least we won't be empty-handed.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep
Cute.
coming back. No trouble at all, mister.
Oh, no need for more questions. Okay, so I guess we wouldn't have been able to leave without going here first anyway. But okay, so we need... Wait, is something gonna change if I do this?
Before the cargo container.
Nope. Okay, so Let us save the having one authority for like later. So I assume the way back is this door, probably. Is there anything here we can go to? Hello, what's this?
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
How hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes.
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
All the way up here? How did we get here? Yeah.
Yes, this looks pretty advanced, alright. For now, let's just move on.
Yes, I advanced the drinking so I don't have to drink later. Like, look, all of this drinking makes up the week. So that means I don't have to drink the rest of this week. Okay, we are in a strange room.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Huh. But I have no one to call really, so maybe not. If I had someone to call, maybe I'd get it. Ooh. Interact.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism.
Oh.
They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it. Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel.
I mean,
in short,
I feel those two
embodiment
counter
of
each other.
everything the communards wished to overthrow.
Oh.
Its satire, you see.
Okay, see, this is why, this is why you don't get me to make your book covers and stuff. I would have no subtlety like this. I mean, that's why all of my thumbnails, they're so blatant.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text.
This game knows me too well to make that statement.
By little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur, and
Oh, the narrator went all out for that one.
just inside the cover.
Kunst
there's
und
also
Kultur.
an editor's note.
Read the editor's
Comrade,
note.
as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, "Du cristal à la fumée." This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism.
Sure.
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today.
Yours in struggle.
The editors.
Also, Kim, this is something our character would totally do.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
What is the Kunst und Kultur?
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture.
Okay, the culture, I could have assumed that, but Kunst, yeah, I probably wouldn't have gotten that one.
As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays. as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS.
Counter-Strike?
The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
We gotta know the guy first.
This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief
Aww.
Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer.
What is this tip-top
The actual
tournée?
article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing. If you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships and obscene death toll.
We're reading it anyway.
You
Might
think
as
you're
well.
settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers.
I feel a butt coming along.
Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée. Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
Hang on, who wrote this? What's so bad about sponsorships? What's wrong with a good motor garage? They keep it, who wrote this?
Oddly enough, this article has two bylines: Nasteb Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka.
Oh, I have to ask these. Okay.
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity.
But I mean, if you're gonna argue something with that, don't use like racing. Like cars, like literally cars themselves are expensive. Like even if you remove the sponsors, not anyone can just get a car, especially a racing car, that's for sure.
Thus, the so-called tournée becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes.
I don't know, but in the end though, like, I feel, it comes down to the driver driving it. Like, they can have a good car, but, if the driver isn't good, they won't win.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest.
I don't know, apparently, what I heard, like, for those people who like, the racing scene, a part of the racing scene they enjoy isn't actually, like, the racing itself. It's, like, the tech of the car themselves, seeing how... It's kind of like... I mean, pardon the pun. It is actually not like a car race alone, but it is also literally a tech race, where each I guess brand, maybe it's a company also, is like trying to find a way to squeeze more power into the form of the car without adding weight. Because obviously, heavier car means slower, but if you don't add stuff, how do you try to get it faster? And apparently, like I heard recently, with the use of electric cars, I think some of the tech, and again, I'm just going off hearsay, so I have no idea if this is like what the actual current thing is, but it's about like squeezing in as much energy into as small a battery as humanly possible, which then can be added onto the car, and said battery is what adds extra power to the engine, which in a way is, real life nitro without using nitro. It's just electricity. And that I heard, apparently, like, I don't know how it works. People just say that this is, cars can do this. That when cars are braking, they are somehow charging the batteries during the brake. I don't know if it's like because of the friction generated. Like, I don't know if that's the one being converted into energy. There's probably some like, high tech in it. But that's the reason why the battery is like small and limited capacity. It's easy to deplete, but also easy to recharge over the span of a race. So they could like activate said nitro in specific, strategic locations where there would be, timed braking afterwards to re-get nitro for later on. Which I'm like, outside looking, and I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. I guess if that's like part of the whole racing culture, I kind of get it. Yes, obviously it's people like flaunting their money to be able to afford research and technology like this, but I mean, just like money that goes into entertainment, money going into finding out improvements for these fancy technologies, it's not always about just making companies happy. Sometimes just the joy of improving a technology kind of makes sense. And I mean, if said electric cars, car tech makes its way into consumer level in a not expensive manner because of the advances made there, then I mean, doesn't it become like a general positive? That would be the hope. But that way, it's like, so that's why cars. Because before, I actually did think it was just about the racing. But it makes a lot more sense now that seeing the journey of the tech of the cars being improved also feeds into the narrative of, you following the sport. And I'm like, okay, now I have a better understanding of like why people like racing. So cool to know. So that's why it's like, I get like, so I kind of think about the arguing, but also at the same time, I'm like, you can find a lot of bad in everything. It's just a matter of like
At
context,
the
I
end of the
guess.
day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real racers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I like
that
it for the
you're really
racing.
watching for. Sure, you think that, but subconsciously, it's the visions of brand names being engulfed in flames that you crave.
I mean, no, not necessarily, because there's a person in there, and obviously I don't want to wish harm on a person.
That's because you haven't been reading critically. But don't worry. The whole point of these sorts of articles is to let someone else read critically for you.
No, I'm sorry, Kim, you have to be put under this situation.
Oh, come on. Can this article read your mind?
No, I guess not.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah, exactly.
No
Thank you,
reason
Kim.
to get hung up on the pretentious ramblings of a few young men. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor.
Right! He loves sports cars!
I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents.
Yeah, because Kim has,
unfolds
like,
before you.
Kim out, his car is kind of custom. Right. So, of course, he'd be peeved about that. Fine, let's read our logo
Unsurprisingly,
concerns.
much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbour red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta.
What is
Finally,
La
there's
Delta?
a brief article by the writer, G.
Excuse me?
accusing the owner of the Cape Side apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Simply? I mean, if they didn't pay the rent, they didn't pay the rent. Excuse me? No, the hell? Okay, honestly, I'm kind of like lost with the scope of this one. Strangers just live somewhere is really outrageous. I mean, this would be nice, but it's not realistic in a way. But this is the optimistic. Are wild pines supposed to be like immigrants? If it weren't for the wild pines, all those moochers would be out of a job. So, are you saying that it's bad that they have a job? Question mark? I'm honestly a little bit lost with this one. because it's like if it weren't for them, they'd be out of a job, which means they couldn't pay their rent. But I thought the story was about them not being able to pay the rent in the first place. I'm a little bit confused about this one, so I'm just gonna choose this one.
According to these editorials, there can be no accommodation with the forces of international capital or their mucilaginous allies in the coalition. Judging from the context, it's something very large and fundamental. You should probably know about it already, honestly. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Put the magazine away. We can read more of it later. Alright, let's look around. Someone left the coffee machine on. Why are we thinking that? What's in here?
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork laying around.
Unfortunate. Yeah, it could drop out and, you know, we can't leave paperwork on the
Let's see
floor.
what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world.
Oh, excuse me,
from
sorry.
Luindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
I have no idea what any of those are.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Okay, anything
It's hard to
interesting?
make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
I mean, it's a white check. No reason not to.
Look how blurry all the
Look,
lines
it
on
was
these
worth a
papers
shot.
are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing.
Just leave them alone for now.
The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Okay, so we need more volition. Volition is... What? Oh, because we're damaged.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the
Oh! Okay, I'm dumb. So note. If damaged, stats, it actually affects opening of stats. Damn, then maybe I could have had a chance for this one. What does the map say, actually? Like if I do... No, not that one. If I do this and I do maps... Kim Katsuragi, Volition, Medium. Kim? We can talk to Kim? Really?
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Do you want me to brief you?
Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM...
I probably should have asked this way earlier.
...received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching.
Oh,
There
not
is an
murder.
ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
So, murder... Oh, wait. Victim... Wild Pines worker. So maybe that's why they're like blaming the union? Wait, what did they say above? During the time ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company of Wild Pines. So they could be saying that the local so there is a dispute dispute between local dock workers versus Wild Pines. So local dock workers being assumed to cause to be murderer? Question mark? Maybe.
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Damn, so use a voice modulator?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer. You mean like a brief? Do you want? There's no reason to wing it. 3 days ago, the RC.
Okay, wait, that's the same thing.
The victim had been stripped of his. Okay then. Was there anything else you want? Good.
Look, we've already talked to the guy. Dude told us like I feel it's only right at this point that Kim knows that we don't know anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
He deserves to know at this point.
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
You know what? Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay, let's not worry about him anymore.
The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Yeah, this is kind of getting a little bit late. Oh wait, that's like 4:30. Not that late.
Me?
Yeah, what about you?
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Going to call him a binoclard. Also, did we know this word because of our internal talk about it? No, we're not gonna become a nerd and call him a binoclard. Also, he said, like, our internal literally said, we have a gut feeling he'd literally die for us. Okay, maybe not after we told him about what we said a while ago, but like, still.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You don't look like I'd be around here. Maybe this is not a very nice way to say it, but like, this is the choice we have.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul, so was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Sorry, I'm reading. Shake said, not an interesting topic. What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you
see.
it wouldn't be interesting.
Made me sound uninteresting.
You're barking at the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul.
Okay,
I'm a
fine.
regular, eventually.
That's like saying what I'm part, and like I would know anything about that part of me, and I'm like, no, actually I don't know anything. You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
Yes.
That makes him a binoclard. Completely uncut material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not gonna call him a Beano. Glasses are cool. Okay, I don't agree with this, but I'm still not gonna call him a binoclard. Also, binoclard, not binoclard, like binoculars. Huh?
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I feel people do this normally, like have conversations in their head with themselves if if they're not like busy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, this manner.
I can't say that it does, no.
Huh.
When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
Okay.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
I don't know if that's a good thing. How?
No.
Okay. Look, we could try. We can tease him one more.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips.
Oh, okay.
But they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
Damn, he should have used that eyebrow on Everard.
It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Legendary failure. Look, just because I failed 8 out of 11 times on the 50-50 doesn't mean I can have legendary failures.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
That's all for now.
Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking.
Really?
If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
Really?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
You know, maybe we just don't have a sense of rhythm. You know, we're trying to make our footsteps not known like a person's walking there. You know, like in the like in Dune, the worm doesn't know that they're there because they're walking as if it's just the rhythm of the sand. So it's like we're just walking to the rhythm of the city. We aren't people, we're the city.
They say it's a scene clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things. They're interesting.
Yeah, I mean, look, we loot everything, so yeah.
He simply nods. Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Yeah, now we can think on it. What about these? Postcard? Item gained. Okay, so just sellable item. We're here, might as well look across everything. Oh, -1 drama. I mean, our drama is literally... Oh, it was one a while ago, I think, because we were hurt. Ah. Well, the drama's already bad. Like, if anything, if it helps improve our other thing. So what's our visual calculus now? Visual calculus. I mean, instead of a 2-2, it's 1-3. We're bad at the drama anyway. This one could actually be okay. Okay, and then this one. Hey, morale thing. Nice. Typewriter. I don't think there's any reason for us to use the payphone. I think?
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset.
No, we're trying to get enough money to like pay for our rent, which I probably don't think we're reaching for today. In case of strike, press button behind guard. Oh, hello. Oh, so only people... That's probably the bodyguard. Let's talk to him, I guess.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
I'll have you know I did not try to make a move on the girl at the start of this day.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Size him up.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle fat underneath. He lets you look.
Must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, I'm sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Puff out your chest.
What is this androgynous display of sexuality?
Merely standing up.
Okay, I guess I shouldn't do that.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend.
Okay, you can insult me, but how dare you insult Kim?
This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield.
I mean, to be fair, if we did try to fight him, we'd lose instantly.
John, look, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
You know what? Yeah, show that my body's
That is
unimportant.
precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You can
Alcohol. Alcohol. Maybe that's what it means.
Making the woman in my company sick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm that. So what? Cooperate with me.
No, you don't.
No.
You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Not everyone eats ham sandwiches. Look, you just said Kim probably doesn't have those.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory.
I mean,
and
none of these have
statecraft.
anything to do with the body, like you're saying.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted.
Return to potato.
You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
But 0 kbps attempting to reconnect attempt 2? Huh? Did the stream die? Did internet die? Internet died. What's happening? No, my net died. No! No, my net died. I mean, hopefully it doesn't stay dead for too long.
You will be superseded. Isn't
I mean, I'll
that
continue a
right?
little bit more. It is a little bit late, also, and I realized today's the start of the week still. I mean, kind of near within the time where I usually stop anyway, so maybe like after this thing, like, I'll, wrap up.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of it. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you.
What?
When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Oh, is he going to attempt reconnection? Is it going to reconnect? Is it reconnected? It looks like there are frames again. No, my net died a while ago. I mean, it looks like I'm alive again, but yeah, weird. My net died a bit. Well, it's back now. I only continued the conversation a little bit. To be fair, I actually didn't catch that net was dead until I looked at my phone to see like, oh wait, why does it say the duration is blank and there are no viewers? It's like, whoops.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Hul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Do not show him the mug. Because I'm just remembering what the mug is. The mug is like, I guess, against their race.
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Say nothing.
Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years, there is need for a servile homunculus.
Show him the stolen ID card.
The man looks at you.
You are not Santiago. Santiago is not you. Even the Frenicali.
Okay, I feel this one, we can probably like get a buff on this later on.
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that. Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront International Capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. It's always not good because there's no like middle grounds technically. Yeah, technically I'm not.
Of course you are, Revacholian man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease.
Okay, that's a stretch.
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
I mean, if anything, the youth culture, like, you could say, helps you reevaluate the thinking. So if anything, this kind of sounds accurate.
Of course it does. You are a degenerate individualist and a rock and roll rebel. A pawn of
Okay,
international
judge, jury, and
finance,
executioner.
just like the rest of your ham-colored race. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
I mean, we're on this topic anyway, might as
The
well
South
ask.
Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future.
I mean, from what you were just saying, you were the past, technically.
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception.
Yeah, so he did come from
Paris.
the islands.
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
Of course.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Seminoles strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction.
Oh, I wonder,
to
yeah,
come
what
to
does
terms.
Kim think about this?
Your pedomorphic friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your legs, contemplating race.
I mean, I don't like this choice. Like, I know it's weird, but even just like the idea of it, like, nah. And showing him the mug probably is not a good idea. Okay. I guess we can. Okay, we have people to talk to on the way down, but it is getting a little bit late. And also my net did just die, so that might be a good sign to like call it for today while I still have net. Maybe it's the thunderstorm affecting it. But I do feel like we did kind of like get a lot achieved today. We found out our name is Harry Dubois. We talked a little bit with Kim, learned about the bookstore, and got a little bit of experience too. Maybe not much other information in terms of like how to get the body down, or like where our gun is, or where our badge is, but I mean, we'll slowly get information. At least we got, we're getting money. And hey, our statistic of 5 out of 6 became 8 out of 11. Not the best statistic, but like, it'll eventually hit the 50-50. I mean, if the 50-50 is true, it will get there. But with that though, for those that were here, for those that stopped by, for those that chat, and for those that lurk, I do always appreciate the support. Apologies again for the net interruption. So I guess the stream kind of did get cut in between. Hopefully that does not happen the rest of the days. Speaking of, tomorrow I will be playing Crow Country. Was in the mood to try something new, and because, well, I'm making an assumption, but Crow Country being a horror game inspired by the PS1 era, I would assume it's not a super long game. Maybe not necessarily 1 session, but probably a 2 session, if not 3 session game. So kind of nice game to have in between. And I don't know, I've kind of been maybe like pining for like that kind of experience. There's just something about how it is, but I'll probably talk about that more tomorrow. And then my other streams will be on Thursday and Friday. But with that, hope you guys have been having a good day, afternoon, and or evening. It is getting quite a bit late, so maybe no midnight snack today. But if it is still somewhat midday for you, then maybe it is. Maybe you guys should have a snack. But yeah, I guess thank you guys for joining me in this stream, and hope you guys join me in for my next one. But till then, guys, bye guys. Bye. Bye bye.